Hello, I'm Brian.
I'm Heather.
And this is Wednesday Night Hop, May 2019, Technical Track Week 3, Step-by-Step Communication.
Yar.
We started off this week by doing a version of the objects in space drill that we did in week 1,
Yes.
except with one partner. And we were experimenting with the lead, imparting a little bit of momentum to the follow, and seeing how big of a nice, gentle push gives how many steps. You can get one step with a little bit of momentum. You can get more than one step. Ideally, you don't trip on your partner. And then we translated that into multiple steps partnered.
Yep. So basically adding friction back into the real world of dancing.
Yep.
So we were in our two-handed connection. Pick a foot if Brian can balance.
Yeah, it's very difficult some days.
It is difficult.
And then, warming up with some single steps.
Like we covered previously.
And then for multiple steps, you're just going to stay up on one. And then when you want to stop, drop down to 0.
Yep. So there's an initial firm impulse to frame level 2, and then you maintain that at sort of 1 to a 1.5 while you want to continue movement, and then 0 equals stop.
Yep. And the reason that you want to be lower than 2 during that intermediate movement is that we want to reserve 2 for direction changes.
Yes.
Which is what we did next, which are rock steps.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about how typically when you're in a beginner's class, you do 2 rock steps,
Yep.
right? Back on your left foot or back on your right foot. But you can also bring them forward on both feet and to the side on both feet.
Yep.
So a total of 6 different types of rock steps.
Yes.
And we played with those together.
Nope. No, we
Nope,
did not.
No, we did not.
There we
No,
go.
There we go. There we go. Getting ahead of myself. Okay. So rock step or rock step. Rock step. And so what we want to think about here as a leader is redirecting your follow moment before they have a chance to commit to that foot.
Yeah, so as a follow, what I'm always looking to do is move to the next foot and collect and settle, and I'm just going to commit to that no matter what happens. I don't know that a rock step is coming.
Yep. So while we are, leading that step, before the follow gets a chance to settle, we're telling them to come back to that other foot.
Mm-hmm. And so it produces the rock step. There's a little bit of absorption in there, so we go up to level 2 as a leader. To give that initial movement, and then we absorb and redirect with another 2, and then come back to the settle. So, shu, ba, ha.
Yeah, if you stayed at 2 the whole time, your follow would feel like they were running into a brick wall.
Yeah,
we don't want
very
that.
jerky.
We want to, do like we were doing in the objects in motion game, and provide a little bit of cushioning.
Yep.
And then now that we have rock steps in our repertoire,
Yes.
We talked about building up a little bit into some of the basics that you may have in a beginner's class. So for example, you can do your rock step side, side, rock step side, side. But since we're leading and following every single step, there's no reason we can't do it on the other side. Rock step side, side, step, side. Or similarly, rock step side, rock step side. And so any combination of redirects works for that. One thing we didn't talk about, but you can play with if you're practicing at home, is multiple rock steps in a row.
Yes.
Let's demonstrate that. Rock step, rock step.
And always go back to 0.
Always go back to
Which
0.
Brian and I are doing very poorly right now.
And any other combination of things.
Yep. So next week we will get some more exciting new steps.